After 60, your body doesn't absorb nutrients the same way it did at 40. You can eat a perfectly balanced diet and still be dangerously deficient in the vitamins and minerals your muscles, brain, and bones desperately need to function. These deficiencies don't just make you feel tired or a little foggy. They are directly linked to muscle loss, bone fractures, memory decline, weakened immunity, and even heart rhythm problems. Good news is you don't need expensive prescriptions or complicated supplement stacks. Nature has already given you everything you need. In this video, we're going to go through the 13 most important vitamins and minerals every senior over 60 absolutely must know about, so you can take back control of your health starting today. Segment 1. Bone and Structural Health. Let's start with the one nutrient that affects almost every system in your aging body. Vitamin D. Most people think of vitamin D as the sunshine vitamin, something you get from being outdoors. And that's true. But here's what nobody tells you. After 60, your skin loses up to 75% of its ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight. That means even if you're spending time outside every single day, your body is producing a fraction of what it actually needs. And the consequences are serious. Vitamin D is the master regulator of calcium absorption in your body. Without enough vitamin D, your bones can't hold on to calcium, no matter how much dairy you eat or how many calcium supplements you take. Researchers at the University of California found that seniors with low vitamin D levels were 2.5 times more likely to experience a serious fall-related fracture than those with optimal levels. But it goes beyond bones. Vitamin D receptors exist in your brain, your immune cells, your heart muscle, and your gut lining. When vitamin D is low, every single one of those systems starts to underperform. The result? Fatigue, brain fog, weakened immunity, muscle weakness, and yes, a dramatically higher risk of falls. What to do? Ask your doctor to test your 25-OH vitamin D levels. Optimal range for seniors is between 50 and 80 saching ml. Most seniors test well below 30. Now, vitamin D's closest partner, and one of the most misunderstood minerals in senior nutrition, calcium. Yes, you've heard this one before. But here's what most people get completely wrong about calcium after 60. It's not about how much calcium you consume. It's about how much your body actually absorbs and uses. After 60, calcium absorption from food drops significantly, sometimes by as much as 50%. And without adequate vitamin D working alongside it, even calcium supplements can pass right through your system without doing their job. Calcium isn't just about teeth and bones either. It plays a critical role in muscle contraction, including your heart muscle. Every single heartbeat requires calcium. A deficiency doesn't just weaken your skeleton. It can cause muscle cramps, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, dangerous cardiac events. The key: pair calcium-rich foods, like leafy greens, sardines, and fortified plant milks, with your vitamin D intake. They work as a team. One without the other is only half the solution. Segment 2. Brain and Nerve Health. Here's where things get really important and really alarming. Vitamin B12. This is the nutrient that keeps your brain sharp, your nerves firing correctly, and your mood stable. And it is the single most common deficiency in adults over 60. Here's why. As you age, your stomach produces less of a protein called intrinsic factor, the compound your gut needs to absorb B12 from food. This means that even if you're eating plenty of meat, fish, and eggs, your body may be absorbing almost none of the B12 in those foods. Studies show that up to 40% of seniors over 60 have suboptimal B12 levels. The symptoms are terrifying, and they're often mistaken for normal aging. Memory loss, confusion, numbness and tingling in the hands and feet, depression, fatigue so severe it feels like you can't get out of bed. In advanced cases, B12 deficiency can cause irreversible nerve damage and has been directly linked to accelerated cognitive decline and dementia. Staying in the B vitamin family, and this one is the unsung hero of brain health after 60. Vitamin B6. B6 is the nutrient your brain uses to produce neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that control your mood, your memory, and your ability to focus. Without enough B6, your brain literally cannot manufacture serotonin, dopamine, or GABA, the chemicals responsible for feeling calm, motivated, and mentally sharp. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with higher B6 intake scored significantly better on memory tests and showed slower rates of cognitive decline over a 10-year follow-up period. But B6 does double duty. It also plays a critical role in immune function, helping your body produce the white blood cells that fight off infections, viruses, and inflammation. After 60, when immune function naturally declines, B6 becomes one of your most powerful natural defenses. Sources: chickpeas, salmon, tuna, bananas, and fortified cereals are all excellent sources of B6. If you're finding this information valuable, please hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell icon so you never miss a video like this. Segment 3: Immunity and Cellular Protection. Now let's talk about the vitamin almost everyone thinks they know, but most seniors are still getting wrong. Vitamin C. Yes, it boosts immunity. You've heard that 1,000 times. But here's what the research actually shows about vitamin C after 60 that most people have never been told. Vitamin C is one of the most powerful antioxidants in the human body. And after 60, oxidative stress, the cellular damage caused by free radicals, accelerates dramatically. This oxidative damage is one of the primary drivers of aging itself. It breaks down collagen, weakens blood vessels, impairs immune response, and damages the DNA inside your cells. Vitamin C neutralizes these free radicals before they can cause that damage. But here's the part that matters most for seniors specifically. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for wound healing. After 60, your skin becomes thinner, your circulation slows, and your body's ability to repair itself declines sharply. Vitamin C is the nutrient that drives collagen synthesis, the process your body uses to close wounds, repair tissue, and maintain the structural integrity of your skin, tendons, and blood vessels. Seniors with low vitamin C levels heal significantly slower and are at much higher risk of infection from even minor cuts or injuries. Sources: bell peppers, citrus fruits, strawberries, broccoli, and kiwi are all excellent sources. And unlike many nutrients, vitamin C is water-soluble, meaning your body doesn't store it. You need it every single day. Right alongside vitamin C in the antioxidant department, but working through a completely different mechanism, is vitamin E. While vitamin C protects the watery parts of your cells, vitamin E protects the fatty parts, specifically your cell membranes. And this matters enormously after 60. Every single cell in your body is surrounded by a membrane made of fat. As you age, these membranes become more vulnerable to oxidative damage. When they break down, the cell loses its ability to function and eventually dies. Vitamin E acts as a shield for these membranes, protecting them from the oxidative damage that accelerates aging at the cellular level. For seniors specifically, vitamin E has been shown to support skin health, reducing the appearance of age-related skin changes, and to play a protective role in immune function, helping your body mount a stronger response to infections and illness. Sources: sunflower seeds, almonds, hazelnuts, spinach, and avocado are all rich in vitamin E. Segment 4: Muscle, Energy, and Recovery. Now we're getting into the nutrients that most seniors are severely deficient in, and this one may surprise you. Magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the human body. And yet studies consistently show that up to 50% of adults over 60 don't get nearly enough of it. For seniors, magnesium is critical for two things above all else. First, muscle function. Every muscle contraction in your body requires magnesium. When magnesium is low, muscles can't relax properly after contracting. The result? Cramps, spasms. Second, sleep quality. Magnesium activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your nervous system responsible for rest and recovery. It also regulates melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. Seniors with adequate magnesium levels fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling genuinely rested. Sources: pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, black beans, almonds, and dark chocolate are all excellent sources of magnesium. Here's a mineral that doesn't get nearly enough attention in senior health conversations, and it absolutely should. Zinc. Zinc is the gatekeeper of your immune system. It's the mineral your body uses to produce and activate the immune cells that fight off bacteria, viruses, and infections. After 60, when your immune system is already naturally less robust than it was in your younger years, zinc deficiency can be the difference between bouncing back quickly from an illness and spending weeks struggling to recover. Zinc also plays a direct role in protein synthesis, the process your body uses to build and repair muscle tissue. Without adequate zinc, even seniors who are eating enough protein and exercising regularly will struggle to maintain their muscle mass. Sources: pumpkin seeds, beef, shellfish, especially oysters, chickpeas, and cashews are all excellent sources of zinc. Now let's talk about the mineral that keeps your entire body energized, and one that is chronically overlooked in senior nutrition. Iron. Iron's primary job is oxygen transport. It's the core component of hemoglobin, the protein in your red blood cells that carries oxygen from your lungs to every tissue and organ in your body. When iron is low, your muscles don't get enough oxygen. Your brain doesn't get enough oxygen. Your heart has to work harder to compensate. The result is a kind of exhaustion that goes bone deep. Not just tiredness, but a heavy, dragging fatigue that makes even simple tasks feel overwhelming. For seniors, iron deficiency anemia is one of the most common and most underdiagnosed conditions, and it's frequently dismissed as just getting older. It's not just getting older. It's a nutrient deficiency that can be addressed. Sources: red meat, lentils, spinach, pumpkin seeds, and fortified cereals. And always pair plant-based iron sources with vitamin C. It dramatically increases absorption. Segment 5. Heart, hormones, and longevity. Here's a mineral that your heart literally cannot function without, and most seniors aren't getting nearly enough of it. Potassium. Potassium is the electrical regulator of your cardiovascular system. It controls the electrical signals that tell your heart when to beat, how fast to beat, and how to maintain a steady, healthy rhythm. Low potassium, a condition called hypokalemia, can cause heart palpitations, irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness, and in severe cases, dangerous cardiac arrhythmias. Studies have consistently shown that seniors with higher potassium intake have significantly lower rates of stroke, heart disease, and hypertension. Sources: avocados, bananas, sweet potatoes, white beans, and dried apricots are all excellent sources of potassium. Now we're getting into one of the most powerful anti-aging nutrients on this entire list: omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These are the essential fats found in fatty fish, and they are absolutely foundational to healthy aging after 60. Here's why. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of virtually every age-related disease: heart disease, arthritis, cognitive decline, diabetes, and even cancer. Scientists have a term for it: inflammaging, and it accelerates dramatically after 60. Omega-3 fatty acids are the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory compounds your body has access to. EPA and DHA directly suppress the inflammatory pathways that drive this chronic, low-grade inflammation, protecting your brain, your heart, and your joints simultaneously. For your brain specifically, DHA is a structural component of brain cell membranes. It keeps those membranes fluid and flexible, allowing neurons to communicate efficiently. Low DHA levels have been directly linked to accelerated cognitive decline and increased risk of dementia. For your heart, EPA reduces triglycerides, lowers blood pressure, and reduces the risk of dangerous cardiac events. For your joints, omega-3s reduce the inflammation that causes the stiffness, swelling, and pain of arthritis, often as effectively as over-the-counter anti-inflammatory medications, but without the side effects. Sources: fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are the richest sources. Hemp seeds and flax seeds provide plant-based omega-3s as well. Here's a trace mineral that most seniors have never even thought about, but that plays a critical role in two of the most important systems in your aging body. Selenium. First, antioxidant protection. Selenium is a core component of glutathione peroxidase, one of your body's most powerful internal antioxidant enzymes. This enzyme neutralizes the free radicals that damage cells, accelerate aging, and drive chronic disease. Without adequate selenium, your body's antioxidant defense system is fundamentally compromised. Second, thyroid function. Your thyroid gland contains the highest concentration of selenium of any organ in your body. And for good reason. Selenium is essential for the conversion of thyroid hormones from their inactive form to their active form. Your thyroid controls your metabolism, how efficiently your body burns energy, regulates body temperature, and maintains healthy weight. When thyroid function declines, which it naturally does after 60, selenium deficiency makes it dramatically worse. Low selenium means sluggish thyroid. Sluggish thyroid means slow metabolism, weight gain, fatigue, brain fog, and cold intolerance. Sources: Brazil nuts are by far the richest source. Just 2 Brazil nuts per day provides your full daily selenium requirement. Tuna, sardines, eggs, and sunflower seeds are also excellent sources. Segment 6. The most important nutrient of all protein. We've saved the most important one for last. And I know what you're thinking. Protein? That's not a vitamin or a mineral. You're right. But here's why it belongs at the top of every senior's nutrition priority list, and why most seniors are getting this catastrophically wrong. After 60, your body undergoes a process called anabolic resistance. Your muscles become progressively less responsive to protein. You can eat the same amount of protein you ate at 40, and your muscles will absorb only a fraction of it. This is why so many seniors lose strength, lose muscle mass, and lose independence, even when they think they're eating enough. The average person loses up to 30% of their muscle mass by the time they reach 70. And muscle isn't just about looking strong or feeling fit. Muscle is your metabolic engine. It's what keeps you upright, keeps you balanced, keeps you out of a wheelchair, and keeps you living independently in your own home. Without adequate muscle mass, your risk of falls skyrockets, your metabolism slows, your immune function weakens. Your recovery from illness or injury becomes dramatically slower. Protein is the raw material your body uses to build, maintain, and repair every single muscle fiber in your body. And after 60, you need more of it, not less. Research consistently shows that seniors need between 1.2 and 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, significantly more than the standard recommendations that were designed for younger adults. It's not just about how much protein you eat, it's about whether your aging body can actually absorb and use that protein. After 75, your digestive system becomes significantly less efficient at breaking down and absorbing protein from common food sources, like chicken, eggs, whey, and dairy. You can eat all the right foods and still be losing muscle month after month. This is why the form of protein you consume matters enormously after 60. And this brings me to something I want to share with you, because it directly addresses this exact problem. There's a formula called Advanced Amino Formula, developed by Dr. Frank Schallenberger, a board-certified physician with over 44 years of medical experience. Dr. Schallenberger designed this formula specifically for aging bodies, because he recognized that standard protein sources simply don't work the same way after 60. Advanced Amino Formula contains the precise combination of all 8 essential amino acids, in the exact ratios your body needs to build and maintain muscle, in a form that your aging digestive system can actually absorb and use. Unlike whey protein, where research shows that up to 83% of the protein is converted to sugar rather than muscle, Advanced Amino Formula is designed for maximum bioavailability in seniors, real people, real results. If you're serious about maintaining your strength, your independence, and your quality of life after 60, this is worth looking into. The link is in the description below. Check it out, read the research, and see if it's right for you. So there you have it. The 14 most important vitamins and minerals for seniors over 60, from vitamin D and calcium for your bones, to B12 and B6 for your brain, to magnesium and zinc for your muscles, and immunity, to omega-3s and selenium for your heart and cellular protection, and protein as the foundation that holds everything together. Here's the most important thing to remember. These nutrients don't work in isolation. They work as a team. Vitamin D needs calcium, iron needs vitamin C, B12 needs B6 and folate. The more of these you get, in the right forms and the right combinations, the more powerfully they work together to protect your health. You don't have to accept weakness, fatigue, brain fog, or muscle loss as inevitable parts of aging. Your body is ready to respond. It just needs the right fuel. If this video helped you today, please hit that subscribe button right now and tap the bell icon, so you never miss another science-backed video designed specifically for your health after 60. And drop a comment below. Tell me which of these 13 nutrients surprised you the most.